Welcome to Plankton in Our Oceans. This unit is broken up into 4 sections. This first section will introduce you to plankton. In this video, we are going to cover what are plankton, how do scientists characterize plankton, why are plankton important, and problematic plankton. Let's get started. What are plankton? Plankton comes from the Greek word for drifter or wanderer. Scientists use this term to describe organisms that move via tides and currents because they cannot move against them. Most plankton are microscopic, although there are some examples of larger plankton, including animals like jellyfish. How do scientists characterize plankton? There are 2 main types of plankton, phytoplankton and zooplankton. Phytoplankton refers to photosynthetic plankton, usually plants. Zooplankton refers to small animals, including krill and the larvae of larger animals. Zooplankton can be further classified into holoplankton and meroplankton. Holoplankton is planktonic for its entire life, whereas meroplankton is only considered plankton for part of its life, usually the larval stage. While there are 2 main categories, the shape or location of the plankton may also be used to help scientists categorize plankton. Plankton can also be characterized based on its size, but you will explore that more in section 3. Why are plankton important? Plankton may usually be small, but they are extremely important in marine ecosystems. Plankton are at the bottom, or foundation of the food chain, so changes in plankton abundances have cascading effects. As mentioned, phytoplankton use photosynthesis to convert the sun's energy and carbon dioxide into oxygen. These primary producers help regulate our climate and produce as much as 50 to 85% of our oxygen, with nearly 20% of that coming from one single genus, Prochlorococcus. Zooplankton eat phytoplankton and are then eaten by other organisms. Most of you have probably heard of krill, the zooplankton that makes up most of the diet of humpback whales, which can eat up to 3,000 pounds per day. That is a lot of plankton. Problematic plankton. Plankton are obviously a vital part of the ecosystem, but what happens when there's too much plankton? Algae make up most of the phytoplankton, but certain conditions allow the algae to grow out of control. When this happens, we experience what scientists have termed harmful algal blooms, or HABs. Algal blooms are not always harmful, but if the bloom releases toxins, becomes very dense, or begins using up the oxygen in the water, it becomes harmful to people, animals, and the environment. Have you heard about red tides in the news? Those are examples of HABs. You now know a little bit more about plankton. Some phytoplankton can cause harmful algal blooms, but plankton is also the foundation of the marine food web and is extremely important for the health of the oceans. Thank you for watching Plankton in Our Oceans, an introduction. I look forward to seeing you for the second part of this unit, when we will go over how to create our own plankton toes.